When you think of Florida, it's easy to conjure up images of endless sunshine, sandy beaches, and retirees enjoying their golden years. Michigan, on the other hand, might bring to mind snowy winters, auto manufacturing, and potholes. Yet, data reveals a trend that might surprise you. Thousands of people are leaving the Sunshine State for the Great Lakes State. What's going on? Why would anyone trade palm trees for pine trees? The answer is more complex than you might think. According to a U.S. Census Bureau's American Community Survey, Florida was one of the top states sending residents to Michigan. Over 17,500 people made the journey north in 2022 alone. This is part of a broader trend in domestic migration that reveals shifting priorities for American families. Interestingly, this migration isn't limited to retirees or specific demographics. Younger families, professionals, and even business owners are among those making the move. The decision to leave Florida for Michigan often stems from a combination of economic, environmental, and lifestyle factors that are becoming increasingly important in today's world. Living in Florida may seem like you're living the dream, but dig a little deeper and you'll find cracks in the sunny state. Here are some of the top reasons why people decide to pack up and head north to places like Michigan. Florida has become a victim of its own popularity. The influx of new residents and out-of-state investors has driven up housing costs significantly. The median home price in Florida soared to over $400,000 in 2023, with hotspots like Miami and Tampa seeing even higher spikes too. In addition to housing, other costs like insurance and property taxes have risen sharply as well. Home insurance premiums in Florida are now among the highest in the nation, with an average annual cost of $4,231 compared to the national average of $1,544. Flood insurance, a necessity in many parts of the state, adds another financial burden as well. Compare that to Michigan, where housing is more affordable and insurance premiums are considerably lower, and you can see why financially savvy individuals are reconsidering their options. Who wouldn't trade a $4,000 insurance bill for a snow shovel? Florida's frequent hurricanes aren't just a nuisance, they're a serious threat to safety and property. In 2022 alone, Florida experienced 3 named storms causing billions in damages. Many residents find themselves in a cycle of rebuilding, dealing with insurance claims, and living in constant fear of the next storm, which is just terrible. Michigan, on the other hand, offers a natural haven. While the winters can be tough, the state is largely free from natural disasters like hurricanes, earthquakes, or wildfires. For some, the trade-off of snow shoveling over hurricane evacuations is worth it. Florida's population boom has led to overcrowded schools, congested highways, and longer wait times for everything from doctor's appointments to dinner reservations. The state's infrastructure is struggling to keep up with the rapid growth. Commuters in cities like Miami and Orlando face daily traffic snarls, with average commute times exceeding 30 minutes in many urban areas. In Michigan, even in metropolitan areas like Detroit or Grand Rapids, traffic congestion is minimal compared to Florida. But, of course, there's pros and cons to all of this. While Florida's warm weather is a selling point for many, it can also be oppressive. With average summer temperatures hovering around 95 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity levels frequently above 70%, the heat can feel suffocating. Add in the constant battle with mosquitoes, and it's no wonder some people are ready to escape. Michigan's 4 distinct seasons offer a refreshing alternative to that. Summers are mild, with average highs in the mid-80s and much lower humidity. For those who love a white Christmas or colorful autumn leaves, Michigan delivers seasonal charm in abundance. So what's drawing people to Michigan? It's not just the lower cost of living or lack of hurricanes. Michigan has a lot to offer, and some of it might surprise you too. While Michigan's economy has historically revolved around the automotive industry, which is something I talk about a lot, it's now diversifying. Tech startups, healthcare, and advanced manufacturing are growing sectors in the state. Ann Arbor, home to the University of Michigan, has become a tech hub, attracting companies like Google and Amazon. Grand Rapids has emerged as a leader in healthcare and life sciences, creating thousands of new jobs. Michigan also has a lower unemployment rate than many states, sitting at 3.8% in 2023 compared to Florida's 4.1%. For professionals seeking stable careers, Michigan offers plenty of opportunities in that sector. Plus, you're never too far from a cider mill or microbrewery because Michigan has priorities. Michigan's Great Lakes aren't just for show. With over 11,000 inland lakes and more freshwater coastline than any other state, Michigan is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. Popular activities include boating, fishing, hiking, and skiing. The Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore and Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore are just two examples of Michigan's breathtaking natural attractions. In addition, Michigan's vibrant state park system makes it easy for residents to enjoy the great outdoors. The state is also home to several unique natural phenomena like the Northern Lights, which can be seen in the Upper Peninsula. And guess what? There's no gators lurking in the water. Michigan offers a strong sense of community and plenty of cultural experiences, from the world-class Detroit Institute of Arts to small-town festivals like the National Cherry Festival in Traverse City. There's always something happening. But let's take a closer look at Detroit's cultural contributions, which make it a cornerstone of Michigan's identity. Detroit's art scene, known as the Paris of the Midwest during its heyday, Detroit boasts a thriving arts and creative scene. The DIA is one of the top art museums in the country, housing an impressive collection that includes Diego Rivera's iconic Detroit industry murals. Beyond the DIA, you'll find the Heidelberg Project, an outdoor art installation that transforms an ordinary neighborhood into a colorful, thought-provoking landscape. Then we have music and entertainment. Detroit is the birthplace of Motown, the legendary record label that brought us artists like Stevie Wonder, Diana Ross, and Marvin Gaye. Visitors can explore Hitsville, USA, the original studio where Motown Magic was made. Detroit also has vibrant live music scene with venues like the Fox Theater and St. Andrews Hall, hosting everything from world-class concerts to up-and-coming bands. Yes, you too can brag about seeing a band before they were cool here. And then we have sports and legacy. Few cities are as passionate about their sports team as Detroit. Whether it's cheering on the Lions at Ford Field or catching a Tigers game at Comerica Park, the city's sports culture is a unifying experience. For hockey fans, the Detroit Red Wings represent a storied franchise with a nickname that says it all, Hockey Town. Just don't bring up the Lions' Super Bowl record or lack thereof. We are on our way though, I promise you that. And then when it comes to culinary delights, Detroit's food scene is another gem, offering everything from iconic Coney dogs and Detroit-style pizza to upscale dining experiences. The city's Eastern Market, one of the largest public markets in the U.S., is a hub for fresh produce, artisanal goods, and community events too. And let's not forget the baked goods, because nothing says community like fighting over the last punchki on Fat Tuesday. Detroit's history as a hub of immigration and migration has created a diverse cultural tapestry. And neighborhoods like Mexican Town, Greek Town, and Corktown showcase the city's rich heritage and culinary variety. Festivals celebrating cultures from around the world are common throughout the year. It's like taking a world tour without even leaving the city. Small towns like Frankenmuth, known for the Bavarian-style architecture, and big cities like Detroit, with a vibrant art scene, give Michigan a cultural blend that you just can't get anywhere else. Michigan's welcoming atmosphere is also a major draw for people. Of course, with all that being said, Michigan isn't without its drawbacks. You can't deny that. The winters can be harsh, with heavy snowfall averaging 60 to 100 inches in some areas. Heating costs can also be a concern, with the average household spending about $1,200 annually on heating. Additionally, while the state's property taxes are higher than Florida's, the overall affordability still tilts in the scales of Michigan's favor. In the spirit of fairness, let's also talk about why some Michiganders head south to Florida. For many, it's about escaping those brutal winters. Florida's lack of state income tax is another big draw, saving residents thousands annually. The Sunshine State's thriving retirement communities and tourism-driven economy also provide a unique opportunity for certain demographics. Plus, snowbirds need somewhere to go. The migration trend from Florida to Michigan might seem counterintuitive at first, but it's rooted in practical, real-world considerations, whether it's the cost of living, quality of life, or simply the desire for a change of pace. Michigan offers a compelling alternative to life in Florida. So the next time someone raises an eyebrow at the idea of leaving the Sunshine State for the Great Lakes State, you can tell them it's not about leaving paradise, it's about finding a new one. For those of you who made it this far, why did you move from Florida to Michigan? And for the people who left Michigan, why did you do it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you're thinking about making the move to Michigan, whether you're coming from Florida or anywhere else, I'd love to help you find your perfect home in the Mitten State. I also have a link to the Living in Michigan newsletter to give you insight on all things Michigan. So be sure to subscribe so you never miss out. Thanks for watching. Till next time.